Hello, hello, hello. Good morning to everybody. Can you hear me? Yeah. Up to now, we are learning about correlated, non-correlated subqueries, but unfortunately, yesterday we are telling non-correlated subqueries special operator. Rare cases they are using, but better to know all comma in a subquery special operator. Again, last concept in aware subquery side, non-correlated side. Observe here. Actually, non-correlated is three types. One is single row. Another one is multiple row. Another one is multiple column subquery. That is, I'm not telling multiple column subquery. I'm not telling only. Now I'm telling only. Now this is also rare cases. Also better to know. Very simple concept. Multiple column subquery. What is that multiple column? Why we are comparing a multiple column sometimes means actually some problems are there in a multiple row subquery. Those problems rectifying purpose ANSI ISO SQL providing a what multiple column subquery they are providing. But unfortunately, one example is there already. You have an idea through that example, multiple row subquery, some problems I will tell you today. That problems rectification purpose, we are comparing a record wise, not a column wise only. That is called multiple column subquery only. Those things I will tell you today. Now check it out. Here, write it. Side heading, multiple column subquery. This is universal concept, not only Oracle, every database, this will be there. Okay, here. Write it. Multiple column subquery. What is multiple column subquery means dead easy. Actually, here we are comparing a what multiple columns of the where child query with the multiple columns of the where parent query only. These type of queries are called multiple column subquery. Simple. But why and why, what is the necessity we are comparing multiple columns in a database? I will tell you. Only one case. Write it. Multiple column subquery. Okay, write it. In all relational databases, we can also compare multiple column values of the child query with the multiple column values of the parent query. Multiple column values of the parent query. These type of subqueries are also called as multiple column subqueries. These type of subqueries are also called as multiple column subqueries. Okay, and now check it out here. Very important. One rule is there. What is that one? Multiple column subquery we are using means it is a parent query. No, in this parent query where class compulsory parenthesis we are using. Child query columns we are not using in a parenthesis, not a problem. So now here only compulsory we are using a what? Parenthesis. Very, very, very important. That is a rule only. First, so now write that rule, then we are starting. Write it. When we are using multiple column subquery, then we must specify parent query where condition. parent query where condition, parent query where condition, sorry, parent query where conditional columns, parent query where conditional columns within parenthesis, within parenthesis, within parenthesis. Syntax, write it. Select star from table name where here compulsory parenthesis, any number of columns, column name 1, column name 2, any number of columns. Here in, most of the time, yes, in, no. Okay, so no, here otherwise less than greater than anything. Multiple values are there in, okay. Select. Here brackets are not required. Here columns or group functions, anything. From table name where condition. Roughly this syntax they are providing ANSI standard. Write it. Okay, na? Why these queries, what is that one, I will tell you. But before we are going to start that one, just a syntax practice purpose, Oracle Corporation giving. I want to display the employees whose job, comma, MGR match with the job, comma, MGR of the where. Yes, some employee they are giving. Suppose, for example, two columns side by side, very easy. No? Clerk and 7902 is there. Same record is available? No. Here clerk is matching, but 7788 is there. That is not matching. Clerk is matching, but 7698 is there, not matching. That's why sometimes not matching a what record. Sometimes it is matching a record. Suppose here, now check it out, salesman and 7698 is there. Same record is available or not? Here also same record. Here also same record. Here also same record is there. Oh, maybe sometimes a record level matching is there in a database. In that case, this is helpful. Suppose practice purpose, just okay, syntax practice purpose, not a conceptually. What their Oracle Corporation giving, simple query they are giving only. I want to display the employees whose job, comma, MGR match with the job, comma, MGR of the employee Scott they are asking. What is the meaning of this one? Scott employee job is analyst. And okay, so now 7566 is a what? Yes, here MGR number. The same analyst, same 7566 is there. Observed here. Same record is available or not? Yes, same record is available. Same record is available. Analyst and 7566. Another employee is there. That one. This is not useful. Just where we are using, I will tell you next only. But syntax practice purpose, this query. Okay, na? Yes, here. Now check it out. Just syntax purpose first. At least construction, because bookish knowledge is this one. Write it. First query, write it. Write a query. Sorry, write a multiple column subquery. Write a multiple column subquery, which is used to display, which is used to display the employees whose job, comma, MGR match with the job, comma, MGR of the employees, job, comma, MGR of the employee Scott from EMP table. Write a multiple column subquery which is used to display the employees whose job, comma, MGR match with the job, comma, MGR of the employee Scott from EMP table. How you are writing this one? Everyone knows. So select the star from EMP where Here, after where class brackets, no, yes, job, comma, MGR, how much easy? Here in maybe multiple values, it will be written means in only here select better option. Here select. Here brackets are not required. Here MGR means it won't work. Why? Because here pairwise comparison, job and job, MGR and MGR like this. Opposite we are writing means how it is matching, not matching. Here job first we are writing means here also job first. Okay, data type is matching is important or not? Job, comma, MGR from here brackets are not required. From EMP where E name is equal to Scott. So now here check it out how much easy. Difficulty is not there here. Multiple values separated with a comma only on idea. So now Scott. Now here check it out. Suppose I'm copying this one. Here Scott and Ford. Here analyst and 7566. Analyst and 7566. Write it this one. Simple query. Fastly write it. Then why we are comparing multiple columns, I will tell you. That is reason is important, very important really. Only one logic is there, that purpose one. Okay, na? Now so many interviewers interested to ask what multiple column is only one question they're asking. That is important. That is important really. So in every database, this one is there. What is the one question means? Already multiple rows subqueries are there. Why they are introducing ANSI OSQL multiple column subquery? Do you have any idea where you are using in your project only, where the situation you are using in your project, this multiple column subquery? So many interviewers, experience level they are asking, but easy. One problem is there in a multiple row subquery. In that case, we are using, not all the cases. What the problem is in a multiple row subquery problem is there. Observe here, slowly observe here. Multiple row subquery already on idea recently. In non-correlated subqueries, a multiple row subquery. One problem is there, a special situation. One problem is there, one special situation. In that case, we are comparing not a columns, we are comparing records. Important. One problem is there. What is that problem is? Already we are familiar. One example through I'm explaining only. Observe here. What is the problem with the what multiple row subquery in a web database means? Anybody have an idea? Child query, can we use group by class? Yes. In that case, multiple values it will be returned. Yes, child query returns some multiple values. That is called multiple row subquery. But unfortunately, these multiple values are compared with the what group of data in a parent query. Here, in a parent query, in a group of data. So now observe here, groups, maybe department numbers, maybe jobs, something is there. No? Whenever we are comparing a what multiple values in a groups only, in a where, in a parent query, in that case, same values are available in a where, in the different groups, some problems only. In that case, we are not comparing a what column wise only one column we are comparing means 100% wrong results. In that case, we are comparing a what records only. What is this one? How you are understandable means concentrate here. Concentrate here. A simple way you are understandable means simple technique is there. In a books we are referring also. So many fellows are one question through they are telling only. And also so many others explaining about this example through easily understandable. Maybe so many fellows or anybody practicing means they have also a doubt only in a multiple row subquery side. Suppose in a one of the stage I am telling in a previous classes, what I am telling, this is a best question only actually. Each department number, maximum salary I am asking only. In that one, employee names also I am asking. You are observing or not? Who are the employees are getting a maximum salary in each department? I'm asking only. In that case, you are observing or not, you are writing a query. Anybody remembering that query? Anybody tell me? I want to display the employees who are getting maximum salary in each department from EMP table by using multiple row subquery. Anybody remembering that one? Yes, in that class, what I am telling me is, now here, don't write it. Here, I am writing a what here. I want to display the employees who are getting maximum salary in each department. They are asking me is directly group by means it won't work. That's why in that case, just we are using a what child query only. Yes, so multiple values, maximum salary. In a parent query, display the data. I'm telling or not? Yes, that's why in a previous classes, don't write it. Select a star from EMP where anybody remembering that one? Salary in only now here. Yes, here we are using a what? Select max of salary. Don't write it. Max of salary from EMP group by. Anybody not remembering means we have to refer that one only one of these days. Okay. Yeah. So now here this is a so now here observe it here. This is a query already we are writing. I want to display the employees who are getting maximum salary in each department means maximum salary in each department we have to find out in a child query. Multiple values it will be written. That's why in operator. And those employees who are getting means non-aggregatable columns means one of the stage I am telling first initial stage no. Yes, automatically this data. Suppose in this data what I am telling means now here check it out. In this data, so now what I am telling me is here, now check it out, concentrate here. In this case, I'm telling you what in place of this one star, okay, just I'm displaying a what. So now here, so now here department number I'm displaying in those days, you are observing or not, salary, not a max keyword, here e-name. This is the way we are writing, okay, multiple rows of query. Suppose each department maximum salary employee, it will be displayed. Okay, fine. Yes, here. Up to now, there is no problem. 10th department maximum salary, 20th department maximum salary, 30th department maximum salary, it will be displayed. But unfortunately, up to now, there is no problem. But unfortunately, here, same data is there in a different groups problems. What is the meaning of this one? Means I'm changing a data, then you are understandable. Now check it out. This is a EMP table. Okay, now slowly observe it here. Now I am updating a water data through that one. You are understandable. And now check it out. One minute observe it here. Through that one, you are understandable. Multiple values I'm taking, then you are understandable. Suppose this is a table is there. 1 minute only. And now here, check it out. This is select a department number, comma, e-name, comma, salary. I'm changing the data, then you are understandable. From, now here, yes, from EMP, where, now don't write it here, where salary in. This is a multiple rows of query. This is I'm changing now today data side. Select multiple values means better. Select max of salary from EMP group by department number. This is the query you have an idea. Now here, check it out. Slowly observe it here. This data you are observing, then you easily understandable. Suppose 10th department maximum salary employee, which one? King. Otherwise, salary first you are displaying means you are. 10th department maximum salary employee is King. Slowly observe it here. Here I'm changing now. Then you are only understandable totally. This is the best question actually and best example. 10th department maximum salary how much? 5,000 is getting by King is an employee. 30th department maximum salary how much? 2850. Blake is an employee. Up to now there is no problem. Up to now there is no problem. Okay na? But unfortunately, slowly observe it here. Slowly observe it here. 20th department, anybody observing or not, maximum salary getting by here, which one? One employee salary, maximum salary, Scott. Again, same 20th department maximum salary. So now 3,000 is getting by Ford. Up to this one, there is no problem. Observe here. Slowly observe here. 10th department, maximum salary king. 20th department, 2 employees are there. That is Scott and Ford, maximum salary. 30th department, maximum salary getting by Blake. But unfortunately, I'm changing a what today. I'm modifying a what. Yes, here, any employee. Now, suppose 20th department employee salary is a what? Highest salary. Hello, 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 hello. Yes, it is audible. It is visible. Hello, hello. Some network problem only. Don't worry. Hello, hello. Now it is audible. Yes. Now it is visible. Screen is visible. Yes. Okay, fine. And now check it out. Concentrate. Concentrate here. Oracle Corporation giving. Observe here. One. Okay. Whenever your table you are taking means this is the data is there. Original data. And now I'm changing slight difference only. I'm changing now. This 30th department highest salary is 2850. That is, I am putting in aware in a 20th department one employee. What happened? Now observe it here. Very important. Suppose update, don't write it. Very interesting this one. Update, reasons, all the things I am telling through that one very easy. EMP set salary is equal to 2850. For example, 30th department highest salary, just I'm putting in aware in a 20th department one employee, just my interest purpose. Observe here. Now where e name is equal to Scott, sorry, where e name is equal to Scott. Okay, na? Okay, some small modification I'm using. Then I am writing a what? Same query. What is the query? So now here, yes, here this query I am writing only. And now here check it out. And now here, this query I am writing, for example, and now here, check it out. This query I'm writing. Now here, screen observe it. Now observe it here. Oh, something I'm modifying. Now screen observe it. Very interesting. I want to display the employees who are getting maximum salary in each department. Suppose you are writing a multiple row subquery. Now correct answer or not, check it out. First, 10th department king. What is the highest salary? 5,000. There is no problem in this case. But 30th department maximum salary, how much? 2850. That is also, there is no problem. That is the highest salary, maximum salary employee Blake. But unfortunately, anybody observing or not, 20th department maximum salary, how much? 20th department maximum salary, how much actually? 3,000. That 3,000, Ford is an employee wants to display, but unfortunately, 20th department, yes, not a maximum salary, 2850, that is also displayed. That is important. There is a problem. Observe it here. Actually, 20th department maximum salary 3,000. That is Ford is employee, correct. But 20th department 2850, 2,850 is not a maximum salary. But unfortunately, that record also displayed. Why it is displayed? That record is a what? A highest salary in a 30th department only. That's why it is displayed. That is a wrong data. Suppose your requirement is display the employees who are getting maximum salary in each department means I want Ford, I want King, I want Blake. That's all. I don't want 20 Scott 2850. Why? Because already, so now here, why it is unnecessary data it will display, it means reason is there. Now check it out. Concentrate. What is the problem with the multiple rows of query? Observe it here. This is child query. Okay, observe it here. In this child query, multiple rows of query side, multiple values are there. One is what? Which one? So now here 5,000 is available. Okay, multiple values. Again, now here, yes, here, another one is what? 3000 is available. Observe it here. 2850 is there. Observe it here. This is the multiple values are available. Okay, fine. In a child query, it will taking a what child query, these values only in operator. Now, in a where in a parent query, groups are there. 10th department, observe it here, 20th department and 30th department. What the problem is here, 10th, 20, 30 is there. In a 10th department, so now here yes 5000 is there, for example. Okay, fine. Here 20th department, here 3000 is there, 2850 is there, like this on. Okay, 3000 is there, like this. And now 30th department, here 2850 is there. Okay, this is already one idea, but unfortunately in a 20th department also some other salary is there, 2850 is there. Okay, fine. Observe it here. Now check it out. Suppose first how it will be working. Now how it will be working means child query returns multiple values. Okay, fine. These multiple values are available in where any department also, anywhere also. Here that row is matching that data, it will be retrieved. Suppose 5000 is available here and also here. Suppose 30th department also here in a 20th department, that is also it will be displayed. So now suppose here this 3000 is available in a where in a 30th, 20th department, and also 3000 is available in a where in a 10th department, that is also displayed. It does not take a what each department maximum salary. These multiple values are available in any group also. Automatically the data is displayed. In that case only wrong output. That's why there is a wrong output. Scott 2850 it will display. Yes, here. That's why always whenever we are using a what, so now here, yes, here multiple row subquery. What is the problem? Multiple values are written by child query. These multiple values are available in any group also. Those all the values matching means those all the records it will be retrieved. But I don't want like this. Each department maximum salary I want means just here, not a single column in a child query. Just we are writing a what? Two column values we are taking, department number column also we are taking. In that case, here 10th department, observe here, 20th department, yes, here observe here, 30th department we are taking. In that case, correct answer. Why? Because here 10th department 5000, this is matching means exact matching. This record only it will be retrieved. In another department 5000 is available also, it does not retrieve. Suppose here 20th department 3000 means 20th department 3000 only it will be retrieved. Suppose 30th department 3000 is available also, it does not retrieve. Again 30th department 250 is there, 30th department 2850 only it will be retrieved. It does not match with our 20th department 2850. That's why record wise comparison. This is called multiple column subquery. Record wise comparison. Here record we are taking more than one column we are taking, then only we are comparing means automatically correct output or not. Yes, very important. Simple. Whenever what the problem is there, child vocation multiple row subquery, child query returns some multiple values. These values compared with the what in a groups, in a parent query. But in those groups only any values are, these values are available. Those all rows are it will be displayed. But sometimes requirement each group highest and lowest values means the same values are available in another groups means wrong data it will be displayed. To overcome this problem, just not a single column, multiple columns we are taking in a child query, then automatically correct exact value it is matching. Why? Because record wise comparison, then automatically correct data it will display. Suppose if you are good at what multiple columns of query, then correct data in this case. Now here check it out. Here I am taking a what? Each department maximum salary I am taking. Here department number I am taking. Observe here. DEPT number I am taking. Now here only we are using a what? Here DEPT number, comma, salary. But here brackets no compulsory we are using a what? A parenthesis. In this case only, now we automatically get a what? Correct output. Record wise comparison. That's why display the employees who are getting maximum salary in each department. Correct output no. Here 10th department King 5000. 20th department Ford 3000, 30th department Blake 2850. That's why multiple column subquery is a beautiful concept in this case only. Here in all other cases nobody using, but here unnecessary data, multiple row subquery side, unnecessary data, it will display or not. Yes, that is in another department, another group also highest and lowest value, it will display or not. That is a problem. That's why whenever we are comparing a what multiple values with the what different groups values in a parent query, in that case only some problems are there. Those problems rectifying purpose, don't compare single column values, take a what records only, record wise comparison, then exact matching only, then automatically correct solution. That's why in a books we are referring, so many interview are asking only that bookish knowledge only. Write a query to display the employees who are getting maximum salary in each department, write a query to display the senior most employees in each job. Those questions they're asking me. So multiple column subquery only you are writing. Multiple row they are asking also you are writing, multiple columns you are a good professional, because query construction not important, data also very important. Now in this type of situation without analytical functions, multiple column subquery we are using in a where, yes, here this one, the same thing we are achieving through the analytical functions also nowadays, OLAP functions. Write it, write a query, through that query we are learning. Write a query, write a query to display the employees, write a query to display the employees who are getting maximum salary, who are getting maximum salary in each department from EMP table by using multiple row subquery. Not a multiple column, multiple row. First write it. Just we have to modify this data. Then you have to write it. Because modify this data means highest salary is available in another department. You have to modify it based on that one. You have to check it out. Otherwise, data is not there means you are not understandable. I'm checking like this, same like Oracle Corporation. Then multiple column is a solution actually. Very easy. Write it this one. Update this one. Update it. Or maybe I'm changing what data, then only. That's why EMP, DEP tables through beautiful concepts, all the things you are understandable very easy. They're designing like that. Every database, same concepts, either SQL Server or MySQL, DB2, same. When to use multiple column, you have an idea means enough. Child query, multiple values are there, then we are comparing with the what multiple values in a different groups. In that case, wrong result. In that case only, we are using the what column row wise comparison compared to column wise comparison. This update it and this output write it. Finish this query, write a query to display the employees who are getting maximum salary in each department from EMPD by using multiple row subquery. Already this query you have an idea. Update that one. Updation we have to write it. Then wrong result. Here underline this 20th department Scott 2850 is a wrong answer. That record is a problem. Why? Because column wise comparison. Yeah. Underline that record. Underline 20 Scott 2850. Now solution, write it. Solution within the bracket by using multiple column subquery. By using multiple column subquery. This output also write it. Okay, now some predefined queries, write it. Practice purpose. In a books we are referring also, this will be there. Completed output also write it. Solution by using multiple column subquery. Query, write it. Write a query. Write a query to display senior most employees in each job. Job is a group, is there? Write a query to display senior most employees in each job from EMP table by using multiple column subquery. Write a query to display senior most employees in each job from EMP table by using multiple column subquery. Write a query to display senior most employees in each job from EMP table by using multiple column subquery. Now observe here, simple, just whatever query is there, we are changing only in a previous case query. Just observe here. Display senior most employees in each job means just here in place of department number, we are using a what? Job is a column or not? Yes, here job is a column, simple. Here employee names, and now here hire date. Okay, joining date, no, senior, junior is not there, hire date only, comma employee name. Okay, fine. Here salary, like. Here, in place of department number, we are using a what? Job. Group, no? Yes, here job only. Just copy paste, nothing is there. Here, yes, always we are comparing higher date only. Here, select here job. And now here, yes, here job, comma. Here only we are using a what? Here. Very good. Here, minimum means senior most or not, minimum of hire date. Okay, na? Minimum of hire date from EMP group by job. So now simple, just each group only senior most or junior most, like this. But senior means minimum, no? Yes, here clerk, so many clerks are there, but in that one Smith is a senior. So many salesmen are there, in that one Allen is a senior. So many analysts are there, Ford is a senior. So many managers are there, Jones is a senior. President, only one thing is that King is a senior. Simple, write it. Output is not required, just you have to observe it. Okay, na? This is a subquery chapter. That's why in a subquery, common concept is single row, multiple column in every database non-correlated, and correlated means now here alias name, and also so now here this is exist operator, in operator differences purpose only we are learning. Okay, na? This is a minimum basic knowledge is required. Otherwise, we are unable to handle the what. So now here queries in a database. But interview questions are two questions very important. Display entire salary employee or secondary salary employee by using a what? Correlated subquery. Very important. Otherwise, dense rank. Next, another one is what? Delete duplicate rows from a table. That is a row ID. That is a most powerful, popular interview question. 99% of the interviewer asking. 99. Then again, another query is their own wish. They exist operator and in operator differences. And also NA queries, multiple row, NA queries also they're asking their own wish only. Okay, so now here. That's why, yes, we are compulsory. We are learning these all the concepts. And analytical function side also most powerful, that one. Okay, na? Yes, yeah. Now second step in a database. First step is what? Constraints, join. Okay, so now here subqueries and also joins compulsory you are learning. There is no choice. Next, second step is database objects are there. So what are the database objects are there means very important. Views, most popular entry question. So now here views means a difference between views and materialized views. What is the purpose of materialized view? Why we are using a views only? These are all the things most powerful in that one. DCL commands also we are telling most important concepts. And now here again some other small objects are there. Synonym, index and sequence, those objects are there. One by one we are starting. Then merge statement also there, then TCL is there. Okay, yeah, so now write it. Sequence, simple database object first today. Sequence, write it. Sequence, views is most powerful. Sequence, synonym, index, easy. Okay, only view is a big chapter. Okay, sequence, these are database objects, don't worry. Okay, sequence means nothing is there. Okay, sequence is a database object, DB object only. Now view is a DB object. Okay, so index is a DB object. Okay, synonym is a DB object. But what is the purpose of sequence? Sequences are used to generate a what? Sequence of numbers. Suppose here I want to generate a what? A sequence of characters A, B, C, D, E, F, like this only. In that case, can we use sequence? Possible? Impossible. Only sequences are used to generate a what? Sequence of numbers, integers automatically. Why? What is the purpose? Those are all the things I will tell you. Write it. Very important. This is concentrate. Sequence is a database object. Database object which is used to generate sequence of numbers automatically. Automatic, that one. But unfortunately, what is the purpose of this sequence database object in a project means very important. Suppose you are purchasing any item, for example, in a stores only you are purchasing any item. Then, but unfortunately, in that case, invoice number is there. You are observing or not? That invoice number, yes, here that end. Okay, so now whatever, okay, they are giving a what invoice, that data entry operator not entering. Invoice number is automatically generated. Again, here now bank account number is there. Everyone knows that bank account number also automatically, unique number is automatically generated. That is how it is possible. That is called a primary key. If you want to generate a what primary key values automatically, that is then we are using a what sequence in a real-time project side. Very important. That is called auto increment concept. Generating a what primary key values automatically, that is called auto increment concept. That is we are generating through the where sequence database object. In a in a database side. Now check it out. Actually, anybody purchasing any items, order number is there in your okay, online shopping only. Just you are booking a what any item you are observing or not, order number or order ID, it will display. Okay, so now it will showing on a where in a some paper. Okay, now they are putting in a paper only. In that, okay, order number is primary key that is automatically generated. So now how it is possible these primary key values automatically generated in a project means a sequence database object. So now that is how can I means I will tell you. That's why sequence is a database object which is used to generate a primary key values automatically purpose only they are using a project side. Okay, normally means any values also it will be generated numbers. Okay, duplicate also there, but primary key values means does not accept duplicate values. That purpose only they are using. Okay, fine. Project side. And that is practically we are learning only. Okay, na? Yes, yeah. Write it. Some theory, write it. Some theory, write it. Next para. Generally, sequences are used to generates primary key values automatically. Generally, sequences are used to generate primary key values automatically. Observe here. Actually, view is in a feature that is a dependent database object. Synonym is a dependent on the where object. Index is a dependent object, but unfortunately, sequence is a what independent database object. Once we are creating a sequence, any number of users also accessing a what that sequence database object simultaneously. There is no deadlocks. That's why this sequence is an independent database object, not a dependent. Write it. Generally, very interesting practical. Generally, sequence is an independent database object. Enough. Sequence is an independent database object. Once, write it. Once a sequence hello, it is audible. Once a sequence has been created, then number of users simultaneously access that sequence. Number of users simultaneously access that sequence. Now, syntax is there. Observe here how much easy. Observe here, same like a human person, how they are thinking, same thing only. Start value, minimum value, maximum value, some increment value, simple. But predefined names are there. That is called parameter names. Don't write it 1 minute. Observe here. How can I create a sequence? Means practically I'm telling only before that one. Create sequence is a keyword. Create space sequence name. Any name we are using. Very important this one. Now here, yes, here. Start with is a predefined clause is there. Start space with here number n. Okay. Here after that one increment by is a predefined clause is there. That is called parameters. Increment space by now n. N is a positive number means increment. Negative number means decrement. Okay. Yes, here. Here min value. Here min value is a predefined keyword. Minimum value whenever decreasing the sequence. Again, max value. So now these are optional, all the parameters. Whenever necessary, we are using. Then now here cycle. Nobody using, only repeating purpose, only cycle and no cycle is there. Again, very, very, very important. Cache. This is most powerful. Cache and no cache. Cache is an entry question actually. So now what is that one? I will tell you. Write it first. This syntax, write it. These are predefined clauses. Okay, these are called parameters. Start with increment by, min value, max value, cycle, cache. These are called parameters. Okay, write it. This syntax, write it. Create sequence, sequence name. Start with n, increment by n, min value n, max value n, cycle or no cycle, cache or no cache. Very, very important. Up to end of the class, concentrate. Why? Because this is most powerful concept in a Java, in a .NET, in a language. Connect with the what Oracle database side sequence. 100% they are using auto increment concept is there. That's the most powerful. This one easy but important. Completed. Okay. Completed this one. Yes. Now check it out. Slowly observe it here. Very interesting. Suppose I'm creating a sequence. What is the purpose means later. Just observe it here. In a sequence is there. I don't know on the side. Yes. Now suppose I'm creating a sequence. Don't write it. Create a sequence. Okay. Sequence name I'm writing. Here I'm writing start with something only 1 or 2 or 5 or anything your own wish. Here don't write, just increment by 2 or anything like this. Here max value, min value, we are typing max value like this only 100, anything. Okay, just observe here. Now this is a small sequence I am creating. Observe here, create sequence. Here start with 5, increment by 2, max value 100 I am giving. For example, okay, don't write it. Just here, what is the first value? Based on this knowledge only, just what is this one? You don't know also. Maybe logically you are telling very easy. Yes, first value is how much? 5 only in this sequence. Okay, fine. Next value is how much? 7. Next value is how much? 9. Next value is how much? 11. Next value is how much? 13. Next value is how much? 15. Like this only, there or not? That's why how much easy. Here start value, increment, now here maximum value. Like this only automatically generate a what? A sequence numbers or not? Yes, okay, fine. Now here everyone knows. But unfortunately, this is everyone telling a very easy way. 1, 5, 7, like this only very easy. But unfortunately, practically how we are generating a sequence values, that is important. If we want to generate a sequence values practically means accessing a sequence values very, very, very important. Then we must use 2 pseudo columns in a Oracle sequence side. Very, very important. One is curval, something is there. Column is there, no, same like curval is a pseudo column is there. Another one is next val is a pseudo column is there. Next val is a pseudo column. Yes, here sequence pseudo columns are there. These pseudo columns we are using only. How can I? Sequence name dot curval, sequence name dot next val we are using. What is next val? What is curval? These all the things I'm telling means through that one only we are generating, we are accessing a what sequence value. That's why in our Java.NET, these programmers, these curval, next val, pseudo columns, they are using in their project side. That much of powerful this one. Practically you are understandable all the things. Write it first theory. Write it. If you want to generate, sequence values, if you want to generate sequence values, or if you want to access sequence values, then we are using sequence database object, sequence pseudo columns, PSEUDO, sequence pseudo columns. If you want to generate sequence values, or if you want to access sequence values, then we are using sequence pseudo columns. Okay, na? Sequence pseudo columns. Write it. Every sequence, write it. Every sequence database object having following two pseudo columns. These are, absolutely, first one, curval. Second one, next val, single keyword, next space val, don't write it here like this, single keyword, okay? These are curval. Second one, next val. What is curval? What is next val? I will tell you up to some stage, just syntax write it, okay? Curval, next val. Here, syntax write it, syntax write it, sequence name dot curval. Another syntax, sequence name dot next val. Sequence name dot curval. Second one, sequence name dot next val. Okay, na? Syntax right, sequence name dot curval. Second one, sequence name dot next val. Okay, now 1 minute observe here. Actually, now here where we are using what this sequence means, insert command is there, no? Insert is there, update is there, delete command is there, no? So now here delete like this. Not only insert, update, delete, select keyword is there, no? In that one also we are using. But unfortunately, insert, update, delete means not a problem. But select this keyword side, yes, something is there. What is that one means? Whenever we are using a what, select keyword side, compulsory we are using a what, a dual table. Without a dual, it won't work. That's why when we are using a what, these sequence pseudo columns in a select statement, then we must use dual table. Very, very, very important. First initial stage, dual table, I'm telling you, fundamental. In this case, mandatory. In a PLSQL, sequences means dual table is not required, but SQL side, compulsory dual table in a select statement. Very, very, very important. PLSQL 11G side, 11G onwards, dual table is not required in a sequence side, but here, okay, compulsory dual table. There is no choice. Write it. Practically we are learning. Write it. These sequence pseudo columns, these sequence pseudo columns are used in update comma, delete comma, insert comma, select statements. Select statements. In Oracle, whenever we are using these pseudo columns, in select statement, then we must use dual table. Oracle side. then we must use dual table. Syntax, write it. And we must use dual table. Okay, now this theory write first. Syntax, select sequence name dot curval from dual. Second one, select sequence name, select the sequence name dot next val from dual. Write it this syntaxes, then we are starting practically what is this curve value, what is this next value, I will tell you. Select sequence name dot next val, select sequence name dot curve val from dual. Okay, up to this one theory. Now very important. Practically observe it. Practical observe it. Very interesting, very important also. That's why up to now curve value, next value, I'm not telling. Suppose this is a start value, is how much? 5. Okay, I am creating. Increment to max value 100, I am giving. Suppose I want to generate a first value, means how can I select? Very good, sequence name S1 dot here. What is that one? Curval. I'm typing only from dual. Okay, that is the syntax. No, just select sequence name dot curval from dual. Now what is the output? Fast, tell me. Anybody guess it? Very good. So many fellows are in our class. 5 they are telling. 5 is a wrong answer. Now, anybody tell me. Now here 5 is a wrong answer. Yes, very good. One fellow is telling a what? 1 only. 1 is a wrong answer. Next, very good. Some intelligent fellows telling a what? 7 is the correct answer. 7 also wrong answer. Tell me. Very good. Anything also wrong answer. Impossible. Impossible. Whenever we are creating a what sequence, don't try to use a what? A curve value first. Impossible. Curve value meaning is totally different. First, you are creating a sequence, immediately you are using a curve value, it won't work. Impossible. Error. What is this one? That's why error is there. Now that's why curve value, next value, up to now I am not telling. Now I am telling, don't worry. So now check it out. In this case, it will give say error sequence name dot curve value is not yet defined in this session. It will display error. Now observe it here. Observe it here. I'm pressing a enter key. Yes, sequence name dot curve value is not yet defined in this session. What is the meaning of this one? Yes, observe it here. Suppose what is the meaning of the where curve value you have an idea, then this problem you are understandable. Suppose already sequence session is there. For example, this is a sequence session already having a value. Suppose for example 38 is a value is there, for example. Now what is curve value? So now here a pseudo column returns means, suppose curve value I'm using in a project side. This curve value returns a what? A current value of the sequence. So suppose current value sequence in this case, in this sequence session having a 38 is there, that value it will be returned. That is the default nature of the curve value. Curve value means already sequence session having a value is there, that current value of the sequence session it will be returned. That's all. But unfortunately, in this first case, any value is there in a sequence session? No, there is no value. Where there is no value is there, then how it will be written about curve value? That's why curve value default nature is it returns the current value of the sequence session if sequence session already having a value. But unfortunately, first initial stage value is not there. That's why how we are generating a first value like this. First value we are generating means not a cur value pseudo column. Compulsory we are using a what? Next val pseudo column. Next val pseudo column. Next value means actually really next value, but first value we are generating means next value pseudo column we are using. Once we are generating a first value, then only next value and cur value is very easy. But first value you are generating means next val pseudo column. Very, very, very important. Now check it out. Suppose select now here sequence name dot here next val. I'm using first value generating means from dual. In this case only next value means what is the output in this case? 5 or 7? Very good, 5 only. First value, not a 7. Now here first value, here 5. Observe here. 5 is there or not? Again, next value. So now here, yes, here 7. Next value, here 9. Like this is there or not? Yes, here. Okay, in this example side. Now cur value I want to view means yes, possible. Select a sequence name dot here cur val from dual like this only. Yes, cur value means 9 in this case. That's why current value of the sequence means cur value. Okay, but once generating means cur value is cur value, current value, next value is one, next value. But first value we are generating means don't use any cur value only, next value only we are using. First value means compulsory next value. That's why in a Java, .NET, Python, any programmers connect with the Oracle database means any sequence is there. They are using their own vocation of programming side only, next value pseudo column only they are using. Cur value nobody using. Why? Because generating a sequence values by using next value pseudo column, not a cur value. Cur value just a testing purpose. What is the current value of the sequence session? If sequence session already having a value only. Okay, yeah. So now here. Now write it some theory. First finished this one. Now check it out. Example, write it through that one notes I'm telling. Then you are understandable. First write it. Example. Example, write it. This one, write it. Sequence is created. Now error. Error, write it. Write it error. Sequence name dot cur val is not yet defined in this session. Select sequence name dot cur val from dual means sequence name dot cur val is not yet defined in this session. Okay, na? Yeah. Write it next pair. Next pair, write it. Up to this one finished. Hello. Finish this one. Now write it. In Oracle, if you want to generate first sequence number means starting. Okay, na? First sequence number, then we must use next val pseudo column. Then we must use next val pseudo column because cur val pseudo column returns current value of the sequence session if sequence session already having a value. If sequence session already having a value. Example, this one, write it. This example, write it, okay? Select sequence name dot next well from 2L. Select sequence name dot next well from 2L like this. Otherwise, run this one also. Already dual, we are telling, no, dual is a table which is used to test predefined or user defined functionality. In a previous classes, we are telling first initial stage, no. Same dual table is also used to access a sequence pseudo columns. Next val, cur value, level, these type of things access means compulsory dual. There is no choice because next val, cur val is not there in any table. Already first initial stage we are telling. Without dual, impossible in this select statement. Okay. Now concentrate. Okay. Next value have an idea, cur value have an idea. 1 minute only. If you want to generate a first sequence value means next val pseudo column. Once generating means cur value returns current value of the sequence. Next value return next value of the sequence. Okay, fine. Now observe here. Now very interesting. Okay, so now this is okay, but now I'm asking small question only through that one. What is the output you are telling me is great? Suppose I'm dropping this sequence. Otherwise, another sequence also not a problem. Yes, any parameter I'm not using. For example, create a sequence name S1 enough. The start value 1 by default, increment by 1, a max value, min value, default is there. In that case, I'm using a what first value, select sequence name dot next val from dual. What is the first value? 1 only. Okay, default value, this one, 1, not a 0, 1. If you are not giving any parameter, means by default value is 1, first value. Now here, next value, observe here, 2, next value, 3, up to this one, okay. Now 1, 2, 3, okay, fine. Yes, now I'm opening another session. Slowly observe it here, very interesting, very important. So now here, another session I'm opening. Same user, different user, anything. So now another session, this is called another session only. In this case, I try to use a what? Sequence value, select here, sequence name dot here, next val from dual. In this case, here it returns a what? 4 or 1. Only one thing is correct, fast. Already up to this one, you have an idea. 1, 2, 3, 3 sequence numbers are there. Just my interest purpose, I'm opening a what? Another session. Okay, fine. Yes, another session I'm opening only. In that another session, just select sequence name dot next val I'm writing only. And now here, in this case, 1 it will be written or next value 4 it will be written. Very good. Yes, 4 is the correct answer. Why? Because next value is a global. After 3, here next value is a what? 4 it will be written only. Okay, fine. Not a 1. Very good. Some fellows are guessing 4. In this example side, 4. Very good. Not completed. Something is there. Again, next value is what? 5. Next value is what? 6. Now here, yes, next value is what? 7, like this. Okay, fine. Now I am typing a what? Cur value. You are telling now correctly means great. Suppose, yes, here I am typing a what? A select a sequence name dot curval from dual. I am typing. Whenever I'm typing a what? Select a sequence name dot curval from dual means here 3 is a correct answer or 5 is a correct answer, 7 is a correct answer. Only one thing is correct. Fast. Anybody guess it? 3 or 7, 7 or 3, 3 or 7, confusing. Now 3 or 7, 7 or 3, 3 or 7, 7 or 3, very fast. Tell me. Now here I am typing about select sequence name dot curval from dual in this session only. Now 3 or 7, only one thing is correct. Very good. So many fellows are telling 7. So many fellows are telling what? 3. So many fellows are not telling because so much of time we are spending only that way. Now here, now check it out. Yes, but unfortunately, here, what is the correct answer? 3 is the correct answer. Why? Because curval is a what? Which session I am typing a curve value, that session latest value only, current value. That's why in a first session I'm typing only. That's why here curve value, here current value of the sequence session. Session means this is one session, this is another session. Okay na? Yes, here now that's why this is a local curve value is a local session. Yes, next value is a global session. That's why here 3. So now check it out. 3 it will be written or not? Yes, again here I'm typing me 7. Very good. Select sequence name dot curval from dual. This is 7. Yes, here 7. That's what 2 answers now. Yes, why? Because sequence session, curve value of the sequence session only, very important. That's why curve value is a local session, whereas yes, next value is a what? A globalized session. Different. Okay na? Yes, in a way Oracle side, curve value is a what? A local session. In a way local session means, so now which session we are typing a what? That curve value, that latest value, current value of the sequence session, it will be displayed. And okay, so now here's the next value is a what? Globalized session. Okay na? Yes, here write it. Sessions wise write it. And now here I'm dropping the sequence, drop sequence name, easiness purpose, same sequence I'm taking. And now here write it, another one, another example. Otherwise write a note. Generally next val pseudo column is an globalized session, whereas curval pseudo column is an localized session. Here session wise write it, session 1, here session 2, right hand side, session 2. Here session 1, here session 2. Here I'm connecting a what? Scott and Tiger. Your own vision also. In a views chapter side DCL commands I'm telling, in that one another users also. In this case, connect, go to SQL prompt, CON means connect, Scott and Tiger. Now here in SQL prompt, create sequence name S1. Here select sequence name dot next val from dual. Here 1. Here select sequence name dot next val from dual. Here 2. Here I am typing only next here in the right hand side. Select sequence name dot next val from dual. Here 3. Here right hand side. select, write it this one. Select sequence name dot next val from dual. Next val from dual. This is 4. Now right left hand side, select sequence name dot curval. I'm typing curval from dual. Here 2 in this case. Here right hand side, select sequence name dot curval from dual. This is 4. Okay. Sessions wise, right? Okay, take a break 5 minutes or 10 minutes only, then we will continue. Okay, take a break. 5 minutes. Completed this one. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? Yes, here. Now concentrate here. Actually, can we alter the sequence parameter values? So many fellows in interview are asking a question. Then only auto increment I will tell you. First, observe it here, observe it here. 1 or 2 minutes, we are checking a what, some other concepts only. And now concentrate here. That is very easy, but better to know. Suppose this is a sequence value is there. Okay, fine. Can we alter sequence parameter values? Yes, possible. In a first initial stage, alter is a command is there. No, alter is a command. Through the alter command, we are altering sequence parameter values possible. Increment by max value, min value, we are changing. First, observe it here. Concentrate here. Don't write it. Don't write it. Very interesting, very important question is there actually. Suppose here, this is a sequence I'm dropping. And now here, check it out. Concentrate here. Suppose I'm creating a sequence. Observe it here. Very interesting. Create sequence. Don't write it. Just here. Create sequence. Sequence name. Anything. S1, S2, S3, anything. But already I'm dropping S1. Here, start with anything I'm writing. Start with any number. 8 or 9 or 10 or 5 or anything. Your own wish. One also. Here, increment by like this. Here, 1 or anything. Here, min value up to now we are not telling min value, otherwise max value like this. Here max value, okay, here min value, max value like this. Now slowly observe it here. Just I am writing a what, decrement the sequence, that's why min value also I'm writing. Min value here 3 I'm writing. Don't write it, very interesting this one. Here max value you are not writing, also not a problem. 10 to the power 28 is there, max value 100 I'm writing. Okay, for example. Now I'm creating a sequence means, okay, start value 5, increment by 1, I'm taking my own wish. Okay, the decrement the sequence means 3, max value 100. Okay, I'm writing. Select sequence name dot next val. Slowly observe it here. Next val from dual like this. First value generating 5. Next value is what? 6. Next value is what? 7. Okay, na? Yes, everyone knows. But suddenly, I want to alter sequence parameter value. Suppose I want to change sequence value, increment is there. Suddenly, I want to decrement in a project side. How can I mean? Alter is a command is there. Alter sequence name, parameter value is there. Observe it here. Alter is a command is there. Suppose I am typing a what? Alter sequence name. And now here parameter, what is that one? Start with is there no? Increment by is there no? Increment by just my interest purpose, increment by negative sign I am using. Whenever negative sign I am using means, then automatically that is a decrement the sequence. Decrement by is not there. Negative sign I am using only, then decrement the sequence. Now here check it out. Sequence altered. Okay, na? Sequence altered only. And now check it out. Concentrate here. Sequence altered. Now select a sequence name. Very interesting. Here observe it here. Select a sequence name dot next val from dual. Then 6 it will be displayed. Why? Because 7 decrement by 1 means 6 or not. Yes, here 6. Observe here. Here not completed. 5. Here 4. Okay. Up to which value? Minimum value. 4, 3. And the next, below 3 means impossible. So now here, you observe here. Yes, sequence name dot next val goes below minimum value and cannot be instantiated. Very simple. Oh, maybe whenever we are decrement the sequence, if you are not giving a minimum value, we start with. But a minimum value, up to minimum value, it will be reaching means below minimum value, impossible. That is a what error? Yes, here increment means up to maximum value. Okay, that is, I know, you know, everyone knows. That's why, can we change the sequence parameter values? Possible, possible, by using alter with sequence name with parameter name new value. That I will tell you. But unfortunately, interviewer asking, suppose in this example side, anybody observing or not, yes, your sequence start with value, how much is there? 5 is there. I want to change this start with value. So now here, yes, I want to change this start with value. They are asking only. Suppose 4, I want to change. This start with value 5 into 4, they are asking only. How can I alter sequence name? And now here sequence name. Here start with, for example, I am using 4. I am using. Possible or not possible? Impossible. We cannot change, we cannot alter start with sequence number. All parameters possible, increment by possible. Yes, minimum value possible, maximum value possible, cache is possible, but all the things are possible. Cycle is possible, altering, but unfortunately start with impossible. That's why anybody interviewer asking, yes, can we change a what? Start with the parameter value by using a what? Alter command. They're asking. Impossible. If you want to interested to change means drop that sequence and recreate it. There is no choice. And now start with 4, impossible. Observe here. Yes, cannot alter starting sequence number. This is very, very important question. That's why now here we can, in sequences, start with value cannot, start with value we are not allowed to change, only impossible. We cannot alter starting sequence number, but we can alter all sequence parameter values possible only. That notes, write it first. Write a note. Write a note. Note, write it. In Oracle, we can also, alter sequence parameter value, sequence parameter values. In Oracle, we can also alter sequence parameter values by using alter command. But we cannot alter starting sequence number. We cannot alter starting sequence number within the bracket. Start with, you have to write it. Start with is impossible. Okay, na? Yes, here. Syntax, write it. Syntax, alter sequence name, parameter name, new value. Alter sequence name, parameter name, new value. Alter sequence name, parameter name, new value. Okay, na? Example, write it. Example side. I'm copying only, then you are understandable. This simple example. One example is enough. Then auto increment concept, I will tell you. Primary key value generation, then only cache. That is most powerful. Write in this example. Syntax finished? Yeah. sequence created. Sequence syntax, write it. Alter sequence name. Parameter name is these names, no, increment by min value, max value. Here new value, whatever value you are giving, that one. Okay. Example, write it. Sequence created. Then here like this. Run the above query means slash. Okay. Without typing all the things. Now this alter, write it. Sequence alter. This error also write it. Very easy. Because below minimum value 3 I am giving. Cannot be instantiated. Now this one also write it. Start with value, I try to change. Impossible. This error after this start with value, try to change. In this case, error. This error also write it. Okay, na? Execution order is anything is not there. Start with the minimum like this. Starting value onwards automatically incremented up to maximum value. Decrement this up to minimum value. Execution order nothing. This is not a select statement. Okay. So no, cannot alter starting sequence number. Okay, now, but unfortunately, interviewer, very interestingly, they're asking. Maybe interview means actually so many fellows are tension. In that case, just actually whatever coding in a pen and paper, they are writing only. That coding is observing or not checked out purpose. Interviewer always testing a one question. What is that question means in a sequence through? Very interesting. Suppose they are writing a what sequence in a pen and paper. What is the next value? What is the curve value? They are asking. Then immediately you are telling a next value, curve value so fastly, because interview means tension only. That's why you are not observing code. But unfortunately, so many interviewer writing a what that sequence wrong side they are writing. They're intelligent fellows. They're experienced persons. Suppose now check it out. In this case only, now here in a previous case, here start with value is how much? 5. Minimum value is how much? 3. But they are giving a reverse. Suppose start with value is less and minimum value is high, they are giving so many interviews. In that case, those sequences impossible. That's why anybody asking next value, curve value, don't try to tell. Oh, that is an error or not, check it out purpose only. Interviewer asking those type of things. And now check it out. I'm using a what? Reverse side. Suppose here, observe it here. In a sequence, S1, S2, anything. Observe it here. Create sequence. Very interesting this one. S1. Here, start with anything. 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or anything like this. Okay, 3 or anything. Here, increment by, these are optional. Okay, 1. Here, min value, I'm writing. Start with cannot be less than your min value. Observe here. This will give us a what? Error. Here start with cannot be less than min value. Impossible. Compulsory start with value either more than the min value, otherwise equal to minimum value we are using. Otherwise less than that one means impossible. Not only Oracle, in a database support sequence also same thing only. That's why in sequences start with cannot be less than min value. The sequence anybody asking means don't try to tell. So now we have first value, next value like that only. Write it, write a note. Write a note. In sequences, start with cannot be less than min value. In sequences, start with cannot be less than min value. Write it. Example. This error also write it. This example, write it. Now, very, very important concept. Why we are using these sequences? Observe it here. Generating a primary key values purpose. That is called auto increment concept. Okay, na? Next, write it. Side it. Generating primary key values automatically generating primary key values automatically. This is PLSQL trigger and SQL sequence only, but SQL side insert into updated stem directly sequence name dot next value I'm writing. In a PLSQL again we are modifying, we are changing over that one. Okay, so now first just write it within the bracket auto increment. This is called auto increment, very important. Generating primary key values automatically. Okay, generating primary key values automatically within the parenthesis auto increment. Okay, auto increment. Write it, some theory, write it, very important. This very easy also, write it. In relational databases, in relational databases, generating primary key values, automatically is called auto increment concept. Auto increment concept. In Oracle, we are implementing auto increment concept by using sequence database object. We are implementing auto increment concept by using sequence database object. Okay, now screen observe it. 1 minute observe it here, easily understandable. Finished this theory, very easy. Actually, PLSQL trigger and SQL sequence is a correct one. Nowadays, PLSQL trigger is not required. SQL default clause is there in a Tolosi onwards. That is those all the things PLSQL side I will tell you. But first, SQL programmer side, okay, I'm telling, but that is not good actually. But there is no choice in this class. Now check it out. Concentrate here. Suppose simple. I'm taking one table in a table. And also I'm taking a sequence. Now check it out. Suppose I'm creating a table. Don't write it. Create table name test. Here in this table, S number is a column, number of 10. Here primary key, for example, primary space key. Here, now here name is a column, varchar 2 like this, varchar 2 like this. Okay. But what is the advantage of auto increment means whenever we are inserting a data in a where this another column, then automatically these column values automatically generated whatever values we are giving based on that one sequence. Suppose I'm creating a sequence, create sequence name S1, S2, S3, anything. Okay, increment by start with anything also we are defining. Now I try to insert a data, insert into what is the table name, test like this. Here I'm inserting a what? Only name, not a S number, comma, name. And now observe here, values. Here only we are using a what? Sequence name dot next value. This is not a good method. Why? Because you are an end user means how you are knowing a what this sequence name dot next value. That's why this is wrong side. That's why PLSQL trigger with the son of sequence means you are not required to insert this one. Automatically it will be inserted. That is a PLSQL side, auto increment concept. Otherwise, Oracle policy default clause is there, that one also correct. But SQL programmer side, just olden days concept, this is the way we are telling only. Now here in a primary key values based only sequence name dot Next val pseudo column we are using. Okay na? Yes, here comma, here ampersand name. Sorry, now here ampersand name. Just we are inserting a name values, then automatically generated. Observe here, enter value for name. How much easy? Here ABC we are entering. Enter value for son of your name PQR we are entering. Enter value for name, yes, here XYZ like this only. Then automatically these numbers are generated or not. Suppose observe here, select a star from what the table is there. Test is a table. Okay, now yes, here test is a table 1, 2, 3 like this. Now I want to add a new column. Observe here, I want to add a new column in this table. Possible or not? Anybody guess it? I want to add a new column means first initial stage I am telling only an alter with the add or not. Just interesting purpose. Observe here, update, insert, delete, anything also we are using I am telling or not, that I am applying. Alter table, table name, here test. Observe here, one question is there. That's why alter table, table name test, add record number, anything number for example. Okay, fine. Now this is a table I'm altering, but just my interest purpose. Select a star from here, test like this. In this case, observe here, in this record number case, I want to another sequence values I want to insert. That is enter question. Up to this one auto increment enough, but another sequence value I want to insert, they're asking me is how can I suppose another sequence they are giving create sequence. For example, create a sequence name S2 they are giving. For example, okay, start with anything, start with any number they are giving 1001 for example. Okay, any start with number they are giving only. This S2 values I want to insert into a record number column. Anybody tell me how can I? Anybody tell me? Anybody attending a first initial classes? You have an idea. Now here, tell me. First classes. I want to insert, I want this sequence value into where? This record number column. How can I? Very good. One fellow is telling correct. Yes, update statement, not a insert statement. Already I'm telling no. Now here first initial stage. Yes, here update statement I'm telling or not. Yes, here very good. Update you are using or not. Check it out purpose intro you're asking. Very good. Rahul Nikhil, you are telling correct answer. Now observe it here. Update table name. What is the table? Test only. And now update table name set record number is equal to new value means sequence name S2 dot next value. No, very good. S2 dot next val. Simple. Wait condition later. Now here check it out. Yes, 3 rows updated. Select a star from what is the table name is there? Test. Automatically generated or not. That's why yes, here this is not required. Okay, fine. Is record number and all these things. What is my intimation? Whenever you are inserting another column values, these primary key values automatically generated. That is auto increment concept. Yes, anybody modifying the data table and also new column and also inserting a data means update statement also we are using a what? This sequence name dot next value. That is my intention. Write it in this example. Example, write it. One minute only, just write it. This example, write it. Fastly write it. Sequence is created. Subdate state to write it. The outputs also write it. Completed. Hello. Completed this one. Shall we continue? Otherwise, tomorrow we will continue. Tell me. Some fellows are next class they are telling only. Okay. Oh, not a problem. Tomorrow also class is there. Sunday also. This tomorrow class is there. What is the timing? Same time. Okay. Na? Yeah. 9 o'clock. Because syllabus is there, fastly completed better. No PLS is there. No? Ah, yeah. Tomorrow also same time. Okay. Na? 9 o'clock. But today we are continuing actually, but some fellows are patients here. Not there. Okay, not a problem. Now tomorrow we'll continue. Tomorrow at same time. Okay. Tomorrow class is there. Sunday also. We are make a plan only tomorrow. Maybe either BLS or SQL or anything. We can continue. Okay. Sunday 9 a.m. Okay. Yeah, same time. Thank you. Tomorrow continue. Okay. Na? We are spending more time means we fastly completed syllabus. Okay. Yeah. Tomorrow, Sunday. Tomorrow also class is there. Okay. Daily means time, less time they are giving. No, that's a problem. Okay. Yeah. 9 o'clock. Tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Thank you.